So as 2024 draws to a close, I wanted to make a video talking about where Toronto's real estate market has been in 2024. What are some major policy decisions that have been made in 2024 to stimulate the market, and where do I see the market going in 2025? So I guess most notably, June 2024 was the first time the Bank of Canada reduced the overnight rate in more than a year. I think it was about in 2 years. So this first reduction kind of, implied that the Bank of Canada is taking a new direction with the overnight rate decisions. Since then, they have decreased the rate 4 consecutive times, so 5 times in a row. Most notably, October 23rd and December 11th was both a 0.5 point reduction, which I believe is quite significant. And the market has started to respond substantially to it. Like both in October and November, we saw rates decreased by 0.5 point in each, so 1 point in total over 2 meetings. Currently, the overnight rate is at 3.25%. What this means is that anybody who's going to get a variable rate mortgage is getting a prime mortgage around, mid to high fives. Of course, some lenders are giving, preferential discounts to attract business, and the fixed rate mortgages are hovering in the high fours. Now, do keep in mind that the overnight rate has a direct correlation with variable rate mortgages. Fixed rate mortgages are impacted by the bond yields. As of the time of this video, I do see a lot of consumers choosing variable rate mortgages because we do anticipate further overnight rate reductions, and we do anticipate that the bond yields are going to be increasing. So I think that the variable rate mortgage will be the better choice, at least for the foreseeable future. Now, as far as how the market responded to these overnight rate reductions, we did see a pretty eventful October and November, especially in freehold properties. We saw substantially more action than in August and September. So freehold properties are starting to react pretty well to it. Condos, unfortunately, continue to lag behind on sales, which is actually positive for anybody who's looking to get into condo ownership, and especially first-time buyers. Like for the condo market to get stimulated, we need first-time buyers and we need investors to come back. There's over 20,000 units available, which are under construction currently. So definitely there's a lot of pressure on the condo market. I don't anticipate that the condo market is going to start to recover or get out of buyer market territory in 2025, but I do anticipate that freehold properties will, especially the ones in the $1 to $1.5 million range. And this kind of draws me to the second part of my video, and that is the changes that have been made to the insured mortgage rate and the insured mortgage cap. So as of December 15th, anybody who's getting a mortgage, which is between $1 million and $1.5 million, can now do so with only 10% down. Before December 15th, they would have needed 20% down for anything that's $1 million or over. So this is a complete game changer. Consumers may have high income, but maybe they didn't have that $200,000 plus down payment that they would have needed before. They can essentially, now make that same purchase with half the down payment as long as they have the income to support it. So I think that $1 million to $1.5 million range is going to be on fire, especially spring of 2025. So what this means is freehold townhouses, semis, even detached properties in some parts of the GTA are going to be selling pretty aggressively. And, we always had that $1 million kind of ceiling before that buyers really needed to make that jump over. I think that ceiling is going to jump up to 1.5. So, as much as policy changes are making it more affordable for people to get into home ownership, unfortunately, it's not going to do anything for home values. Home values are going to go up as a result of this. So what do I see in spring of 2025? As mentioned, a busy freehold market, but I think condo sales are going to continue to struggle. I have seen a high number of power sales in 2024. This is a record number of power sales on TREB, but don't let the headlines fool you. It's only about 200 or so properties out of the tens of thousands that we have on TREB currently are under power of sale. But I do anticipate that there may be more power of sales in 2025. Like anybody who is renewing their mortgage at this point is most likely renewing at a higher rate than what they first locked their mortgage in. I think that in 2023, 2024, we saw people that had variable rate mortgages just no longer being able to float them. Now it's time for those who are renewing their mortgages and can no longer afford to keep their property at the current payments. So if you're looking for property, I do get a lot of questions like, oh, is now the right time to buy? Sarcastically, especially since I'm a real estate agent and it's in my best interest to tell people this. But what I really think is that there is good opportunities out there on the market. But when is the right time to buy? The right time is when you can comfortably afford to purchase a property that you are going to be happy with and that you're going to be able to afford to continue to carry, even if things outside of your control, like interest rates, go up. So just, kind of keep that in mind. Make sure that when you're getting into real estate and purchasing properties, you're doing so responsibly, you're budgeting, you're not maxing out your purchasing power, you have some buffer room, and you're making a responsible decision. My name is Alex Jvaniecki. I'm a Toronto realtor, Freemax Condos Plus. I'd like to, also take this opportunity to wish everybody a happy 2025. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up. If you can subscribe to this video, I do have a link in the bio as well if you want to book a Calendly call with me and talk about anything GTA real estate. Stay safe, stay warm. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.